Hello everyone, welcome to NumPy course. So today's session will be learning about the indexing and slicing. So what do you mean by indexing and slicing? So remember that basically this indexing is can be done in a NumPy by using the array index. By using the array index. Now move to in case of slicing or in case of slice we can call as a slice. It's used to view or the shallow copy of your array. We call as view or shallow. For this particular reason copy of your array we use a slicing in that. So basically whenever we use this index or slicing in a numpy, it used to create or it is used to give the other sequence for the tuples. We have two things in a Python, that is your list and tuples. So I just revise it. List is used for your mutable, or we are going with this brackets, square bracket. Tuple it's unmutable. We use also tuple brackets. It's like nature will be the same for the tuple, the nature will be different. So mostly this slicing is used in a tuple methods. Now move to the follows how we have to work on slicing and indexing. So basically this slicing and indexing is used to extract a portion from a list. We are taking a portion from a list. Just now I give to the two just of the things, the list and tuple. It is taking from the list portion. Indexing and slicing will take that. If A is a list, suppose we just create a list in a 1 2 3 4 5, then A of M colon n, a of m n, whatever the things will be there in the starting and ending. This will be the start position we call as start, and it will be the end position. So we give the values m and n, returns the proportion of your a will be the list name. This is nothing but your list variable name, and it follows three principle also. It start with the position m. Always it will be the start whenever we are start working on indexing and all. So it will be always start with the position m. Position value will be them the first one, the start one. Okay, and till last means suppose the ending value we give that 10 means before the 10 9 till 9 the last value will follow, but does not include n. That's why I told it will be taken 9. So suppose I'm giving the starting value 1 and the ending value 10 means m and n. So it will start from 1 2 3 4. It's continue till 9 because it's give but does not include n. So n value, what will be the n value? That is 10. So will be not included. So remember that features, it's not included. The next one, we can also use negative indexing. Means we can give mn value will be the -1 to -2. It will also start, it will also follow. We can give -1 to 10. So this is also a one way of to giving the indexing value. So this is how we are going to the indexing and slicing to use it. So let's move to the directly in a Jupyter notebook to understand. So first we'll import the NumPy. So import NumPy as np. Let's run. Now first we'll move to create a variable. So I'll go with now a equals to np dot array, because we have to create main thing. You have to here we have to learning that how we have to going to indexing m and values. Now move to your brackets. We are giving values now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 23. Just give a random values here. Now move to, this is the main thing when you want to print it. In this particular path I'm just using a indexing and slicing. Here we just go with a, and then we are giving the first value until the last one, m and n value. So I'm giving here the n value. Let's run. So you can observe that we start with a 1. So it will be going with the array index because 1 means the indexing. Right? So index will start with a 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 means till 8. This is a values. I'm talking about index. Index array always start with the index with 0. So it prints 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So m and value. So this is the first way how we have to use it. Let's move to the another way. We just get going with b variable name equals to np dot array, np dot array. Let's create it first. So now I'm taking its values with the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, then move to 17, then we are continuing with 18, 19, then 20. So this is just a list. I created one array. Now we are moving towards to print it. So print, and then we are continue with the variable name, that is b, and then we are giving the mn value. Here what happened, I'm just giving some value. Suppose I'm giving the start index value 3. So it's, I'm not giving a value like values, I'm giving a indexing. So 3, it's there in the in my values. And the ending, I won't give any values, null. So you can observe that when I give the 3 indexing to 0, 1, 2, it will start from 3. And where I didn't give any indexing value in this, so it will be till end, it will be given. Now move to the opposite or vice versa of this particular example. So I'm just take the copy of this and just paste it here. And here what happened, I'm not giving any initial value, but I give the ending value, that is suppose 7. Just run this. You can observe that when I didn't give any start value, start with the first one index, but till the 7 index it will be stopped. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it stopped 16 because if you remember the second step it will be till last, but it will be not equals to n. What is the n value? The index value 7. So it will be not equals to 7. So it follows that particular step. Now move to the another one, that will be the negative slicing. How we have to use a negative slicing thing. So take the same values here. So I just copy it. I just paste it. I just go with a different variable name C, and yeah, so this is created. Now we'll use the negative values to create an indexing. Suppose C, and then the negative indexing, that is -4 colon to -1. Yeah, you can observe 17, 18, 19, -4 to -1. -4 means -1 till 19, 17, 18, 19, because -4, -3, -1. So it will be going with the minus values also, -1, -2, -3, -4. Whenever we use a minus, it will be comes to the back side and it will be start from -1. So this is how you can use a negative values also to the indexing type. Now, till now we saw the indexing in the -1. Now, let's see with the steps. Suppose you want to add the steps on that, how we have to add it. So let's move to creation of another variable, another array. And p dot array will be continue with the values. Suppose now I want to give some interesting values. So 21, 45, 67, 89, sorry, 39, then moves to 89, then 45, now continue with 99, 101, and then 120. Just random array creation. And just a minute, it's here, it's stopped. Yeah, so creation is done. Now move to print, and then we have to go with the variable name, then the starting point. Suppose I'll go with index value 2, and the index last will be, I'll go with 6. So 7 is there, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, or I'll go with 6. And then the steps, so I'll give the steps 2. Right. So you can observe that I already give the steps 2, means it will be start from 0, 1, 2, 67, then 2 step. I already give the 2 steps, so 67, 39, 89. So this is how you have to use the step in your particular to create this thing. So this is how we have to use our 1D array to create. So let's move to the 2D array and 3D array the next session.